هلو 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 بخيرين. زمان عاد برز وبرز. كابتشينو بناي فيرز descendant. خير شي دعوتكم نصري. شو ما زمان خيرك حازي دستي. في قلق زمان. انجليزي انجليزي. يتسجل بدايتك يا رجل بس جمدة.
You're finally here.
أنا دهيت انتهيت هاتي.
This is a space where your unconscious takes physical form. I have been waiting for you since the beginning. I am your guide. I was created to guide the descendants to the Iron Heart. This is the connection procedure, descendant. Initializing process to access your consciousness. We both need the Iron Heart. I can help humanity, descendant.
خالة شرش.
Bunny, did you see it too? The guide?
Yeah, I saw it. It took me to a weird place. Hold on. It's the Vulgus. They found their way here.
Let's get out of here. Hurry!
I seriously have no idea what's going on. Target secured. I'm moving out. You need to stay alive. We have a lot to talk about.
Understood. Be careful.
Não me risca. Eu, deneyelim. Var mısın? Bakarak.
The Vulgus attacked.
Where are you?
I have synchronized with your consciousness. Focus on the heart. It must not be captured.
Va. O kuş koyacak ama.
Loading.
Bırakalım ne khor. Çım yok. Khor. Bas. Va. Еще зору. Subtypes of movements require Let's go.
You are under the influence of your unconscious mind. Test your limits.
What the? What kind of power is this?
This is your true form.
One icicle coming up.
It's been a while since your last report. Have you regrouped with Bunny?
Bazı silah verdi.
Noted. I'm at the rendezvous point. Bunny, where are you? Bunny.
بابا نجيله لا درو قولي لي دوا تعال عرف فاينل بوس نيو اوف اوف ما فيك سعيدة باريزي فرق بيني عفرت فيهم كان
The time has finally come.
This شي
Void energy detected. Report, what is your situation?
نقصانك باكا بداواكا
Corral touched the heart. It's triggered some kind of anomaly.
برافو كنترول لك الصوت عادي كان يا هلا للجميع كم فاينل بوسة
There's a grave walker. I repeat.
يبقى برضو دي بات السري برتكال بتشا
Damn it. I lost Corral and the objective. Grave walker approaching. Awaiting orders.
It seems weaker than normal. You're free to engage.
Sheesh! Some closer body part can be removed. Yes. Are shut down yellow. Okay. Ash'arun diagram render. Okay. LT diagram. Okay. Guard.
You want a piece of me? Loading. Loading. Let's go! It's not over yet!
There was a phone. Hack up.
Take this. Now's our chance! Finish it!
Shit.
Freeze.
Ojania.
Stop right there.
Ojania. قولوا. تيرب
Alpha, the Ironheart was stolen. The operation failed.
اللي قرقا ما كان نازل.
Expected Corral to show up in person after everything we've gone through to find that Ironheart. If we don't find the other two Ironhearts before he does, the dimensional wall will be in danger.
Don't lose hope, HQ. We've made contact with a guide.
لو تزوم
He's
زلنا.
going to help us.
لنا خورتين شو لاقا كدروس كانت لي لاقا دنج كاركتر كي نزلته. alright. Alright.
Descendant, follow my
شيش.
voice. I
هو
need
ديري
your
كلب
help.
والله خوش.
Humanity
شو
requires my
انسان
help.
لقرا.
I can find the Ironheart.
شيش.
Enzo, did you hear that voice?
Yeah, I heard
اي
it too.
بابا.
But I need to explain the situation to Alpha.
تنقل
You
ارغام.
should go and get treated.
What? Can't Alpha hear the guide's voice?
I don't hear anything at all. It seems to only be linked to active descendants. Now,
To those descendants who have... I wish to...
A system that can find the Ironheart. What is it exactly? Alpha, it looks like the guide is speaking to another descendant nearby.
تصل لو
I'm
خلكوا
uploading the details of
قميلك.
the conversation to the command console.
based on this, the guide seems to be more AI than spiritual being. Any descendant who's been contacted by the guide, please report to HQ immediately.
البوكس.
Nell, as a non-descendant, how do you feel about this phenomenon?
I believe it holds sufficient strategic value to be of interest.
يا. هم مشتاقين هم مشتاقين. Let's go level 2. Okay. Oy destiny kili güzel.
Got a question about the operation?
Yes.
Well, when you said there was...
Bunny, you'll need to equip a new suit before you leave. I've already notified the Ordnance Department.
Stone.
The new suit. It won't be taken out of my pay, right?
It will be deducted from your pay, naturally.
Damn
Natural.
it.
Naturally. يلا تزول. شو فقط شكل زنه قوم بكنا زمزانه زوم. قوم تاسي لاعبية. هذا سيف بودي كده. روح جران الله خرج. وفي قبل وشان.
Welcome,
Well.
descendant.
Oh.
Please, do not be alarmed. My appearance has been configured to facilitate communication.
Yeah.
I am linked to the Arcade of Descendants. I can appear wherever you may be. But I am incomplete. At present, only you, Descendant, can see or hear me.
Nereye batalak?
I need you to help me fully restore my system. Only then can I help humanity.
Ah, there you are.
Ta-da! I'm sorry.
I'm Marcus from the Investigative Corps. I have orders from HQ to escort you, Descendant. This way, please. Good luck with your assignment. Thank you for all your hard work. The facility was one...
Attack!
Descendant, be careful. Bogus signals are being detected from inside the communication center.
Quickly, destroy their comms.
These bastards. This doesn't feel like a simple raid. They seem to be after this place.
I detect RK. A descendant has arrived. A perfect trophy for Lord Carell. This is Commander Greg. Deploy the assault ship. Eliminate the descendant.
Bas sartan dedim. Bas. Neresi gösterişçi? Yani bana istenen. Var ya, high ground.
Descendant. All networks within Kingston
Is
are
he
currently
come here?
down.
No.
The emergency communicator has also been taken out. This is
Okay.
the first time they've launched such a large-scale attack. You must reactivate the communications repeater and secure the emergency communicator before it's too late.
Silahı boru. Kostüm. Sobe das. Вот истерия, тьма. Attachment. Body scan. Sheesh! Ay, baba un body scan. Let's see, come on. Make up. Tьма. Let's scan işte ya. Weapon skin on. Atomic. Explorer. Can. Tchau.
Wanna feel a chill?
In order to reach the communications repeater, we need to secure this base first. They'll be attacking from all sides using their assault ship and transmission devices. Proceed with caution.
Attack.
Huh? I just got here. What's going on? Kingston being invaded?
You're here, buddy. Good. Kingston's entire network has been knocked out by the Vulgus attack.
What? How are we going to communicate? You guys can't use the ACs.
We can manage short-distance communications, but not long-distance. We need the emergency communicator back online.
Ah, so that's why HQ has been so quiet. I'll check on the other outpost. Where am I going?
Go to the base near the theater ruins.
You got it. Headed there now. All gates have been blocked. And it looks like we've lost all our soldiers.
Damn it. Focus bastards.
I'll try to go around.
I'll leave you to it. We'll join you once the communications repeater has been reactivated.
Stay where you are.
That stopped the gunfire. We should be able to enter the communications relay base.
اوكي. الخاصة اللي بقول لك ايش زادك. هلا.
Let's check here.
Find the communications repeater in this building. Once it's reactivated, we can use the last of the remaining communicators. Damn it. The Vulgus forces have managed to infiltrate this far in. Protect the repeater until it's fully reactivated.
Take this.
عادي.
I'm loading.
Gordon.
Enemy commander spotted. If we take him out, the rest will give up and retreat.
I'm loading.
It's done. The communications repeater has been restarted. Now, let's hope the last emergency communicator is still intact.
Baba. What's here? Mission confiant. Şunu kadar şöyle dedim. Silah. شيل سكيل باور بوزارة 0.1 اتاك باور اتاك سكيل اتاك سكيل باور يحفتها شش صوت ودي و شاشة والله نفس السلاح كي انا اي
Descendant, they're aiming for the emergency communicator. You have to hurry.
شفت حكم اوبا ثانية الجو حركت
Oh, we almost lost the last one. Okay, Descendant, you should join Bunny at the theater outpost. I'll send a sitrep to HQ with the emergency communicator. Wait, bogus signals are spiking. What the hell?
You're getting closer, Descendant. But my work here is already complete. All forces, extract the Ancestors' data. Transfer it to my command center. I will personally deliver it to Lord Carell.
Bogus signals are coming from the Magister lab. Isn't that HQ's target? Oh, this isn't good. I need to report this to Alpha immediately.
Loading.
Bunny, Descendant, do you copy? We've received the signal.
Bunny!
Did you just hear something?
Yes.
This doesn't feel good. I'll go scout. I'll leave. All right.
The Vulgus have established a field power plant in the area. It seems to be linked to the Magister lab. It must be destroyed.
Wait, hold up. Do not shoot at or blow up that power plant unless you want it to explode. You need to detonate the circuits using a high-voltage fuse. The construction corps captain will show you how to handle this, so listen carefully.
Stay where you are. Loading.
First up, you need to find the facility managers among the enemy forces. They'll be carrying fuses. Once you get your hands on them, stick the fuses on the generators.
I'm loading.
That was the final generator. Ha!
Fine.
I bet they weren't expecting us to use the fuses like that.
Loading.
Descendant, Alpha reinforcements have arrived.
It's okay if I don't remind you what to do again, yeah?
This could get messy.
I've learned a useful tactic today. Thank you, Captain Harris. From now on, any Voltus field generators we find will be handled using this method.
Descendant, Alpha has authorized access to the Ancestors facility.
If you can call that authorization.
It's not your concern. We've exchanged some harsh words, but I will handle it. I decided to go ahead.
Nice.
I had no choice. I respect Alpha's prudence, but I do not want to waste what might be our only opportunity to work with the Guide. If our results at the Ancestors facility are positive, Alpha will change his mind. Which is why I leave it in your capable hands, Descendant.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
invading Vulgus forces are establishing positions.
I
We need to clear out the building before they really dig in.
Oh,
I'm picking up enemy transmission signals. Be careful. Descendant, I've been informed that the Vulgus transmission system has a very limited range. This means there must be an enemy command center somewhere in Kingston.
Stop right there.
We're receiving sightings of a powerful Vulgus unit. If we defeat him, the rest will retreat. All Vulgus transmission signals. Great job, Descendant.
حجلي باب تقدر بريتيون كينغستون
This is the Ancestors facility. I hope we can find something we can use to restore my system. But the Vulgus commander has already ordered his troops to extract the data. Are we too late?
The Ancestors' data should not be underestimated. Not only does it have immense capacity, it's also quantum encrypted. Even the Magisters who worked here doing research have said that full data extraction is impossible.
Magisters? Do you mean the technologists who were once allied with the Vulgus?
More importantly, the enemy is after the Ancestors' data as well. Can anyone think why?
Nothing comes to mind.
I'm loading.
My only guess is that this place is somehow connected to the Ironheart. I'll know once I have the data.
Take this.
Oh.
I'm loading.
Descendant, unfortunately none of the Ancestors' data remains in this terminal. I will check the other terminals, but it seems the Vulgus were successful with their extraction.
That can't be right. If it were possible to fully extract the data, then the Magisters would have already done it.
Until recently, it would have been impossible for the Vulgus as well. However, if they have someone on their side who is very familiar with the Ironheart, then it will have been achievable. By applying algorithms from the Ironheart to military applications, electronic warfare capabilities can be greatly improved. I recommend we investigate the other terminals.
Descendant, did you come here looking for me? Or did you come to witness the superior technology of Vulgus? I am Greg, commander of the invading Vulgus forces. It is a shame that I am unable to face you directly.
وهلا دود.
Watch carefully. How dare they break my shield? Loading. I'm loading. One icicle coming up. Take this. Loading.
This terminal also does not contain the Ancestors' data. However, Descendant, I sense the transmission of the Ancestors' data is happening close by. That is most likely where the enemy command center is located. As the enemy sealed off Kingston's network, transmitting data over a long distance would have been impossible. This means we still have an opportunity to retrieve the Ancestors' data.
Wow. Mission confiant.
Damn it! The situation continues to get worse!
But that doesn't mean everything is lost. If we hit the enemy command post now, we can still retrieve the data for the guide.
Now, did you just say retrieve the data for the guide?
Just get to the point. Just how much do you plan to rely on that guide?
You prefer to keep sending in the investigative corps? How much time have we wasted searching for the Iron Hearts without any leads? Alpha, this is the best opportunity we've had in a century.
Or it could be a trap. The descendants are Albion's only hope, and now it's like they have a parasite attached to their minds.
This way, descendant. It seems HQ is faltering. I understand. After all, HQ shoulders the burden of protecting humanity. It is difficult for the fate of humanity to be placed into the hands of something only a few can see. But descendant, my purpose is the same as yours. Trust me. Do this, and you will retrieve the Iron Heart.
There isn't much time. But if we...
Do you need information? What about?
This is Eckert from the Signal Corps Cyber Intel Unit. We've detected the transmission of a huge number of data packets in this zone, requesting mission approval to intercept them. There should be a Vulgus data transmitter nearby. If you can get near to it, I can hack into it remotely and collect the data.
I'm loading. Loading. I'm loading.
All right.
I'm loading.
God.
Loading. Stay where you are.
The Vulgus are transmitting the Ancestors' data to an external location. I'll send the details to Bunny. Thankfully, since they damaged the network infrastructure, transmission speeds have been extremely slow. That came back to bite them.
Okay. Whoa! يا خارة. No.
Vulgus are transmitting the Ancestors' data to an external location. I'll send the details to Bunny. Thankfully, since they damaged the network infrastructure, transmission speeds have been extremely slow. That came back to bite them.
Ha-ha! Got it! The enemy command center has been identified.
Great work, Bunny. You kept at it until it was done. Thank you.
It's all thanks to everyone who worked hard to find the clues. So, are we planning to hit them right away?
You've already been injured by Karel, so full-scale combat is out of the question for you at the moment. A different descendant will be tasked with the strike on the Vulgus command center.
I wanted to help.
Descendant, get the coordinates of the command center from Bunny and prepare to attack. Over and out.
فاين.
Did you just hear something? Did you hear Alpha? I should...
ورا.
Intruder alert! Ah, you're finally here, descendant. I thought you were simply here to stop us. But now I see that wasn't the case. You also want the ancestors' data, and I'm afraid I can't let you take it. Transmit the ancestors' data to Lord Corral! Quickly!
Descendant, if you see the Vulgus data transmitter, please destroy it. At that range, I'll be able to intercept the transmission and secure the data. It's imperative we prevent the ancestors' data from falling into Corral's hands. Ancestors' data packets detected. Transmission is taking place close by. We will all be at risk if you do not stop them. Hurry. You should be able to see the data transmitter shortly. I'll prepare myself.
Destroying the device. Is this data not your objective? All forces, protect the transmitter at all costs.
Great job, Descendant. I will collect the ancestors' data. Please focus on the battle.
سريع.
Stay where you are. I'm loading. Take this.
Data packet collection, 90% complete. Descendant, I'll look for the final data transmitter.
Stay where you are.
Wait, the location is...
Descendant, did you want to stop the data transmission? I have the final transmitter. You will be defeated!
Descendant, we need to hurry. The data transmission is almost complete.
Time to try out Lord Carell's gift to me. This precision bomber. Descendant! Die!
Stop right there. Loading. Loading. How dare they break my shield? This is an emergency. Loading. Loading. I need help now.
Woof.
Data packet collection 100% complete. Data integrity verified. Descendant.
حارب حارب.
Thank you for helping me.
ستاديوم.
To all descendants, I have obtained the ancestors' data. With this, I have been able to restore my system. If there are any descendants who can speak to me now, please connect. I would like to speak with you directly. I have vital information.
This is Enzo, standing by to upload records to the command console. If there are any descendants able to respond, please speak to the guide.
ولدان my anxiety shake it up خۆشم اینە فریز وەتامی مانگۆ ئەم پیچ
This is descendant. The Vulgus. The
Classification type, Great Walker. All descendants now.
Descendant. Everett regard the glass. If it, I was made.
Have you completed preparations?
Shield shots. Hey!
Prepare yourself. No need to thank. Loading. It's my job. Loading. Loading. I'm loading. 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 I'm starting to enjoy this.
Which did it? That's nice.
I am analyzing the void. Good work, Descendant. How? Remember your calling.
That was a job well done, Descendant. While you were intercepting the Colossus, the guide gave Enzo some important intel. It concerns the next operation. The success of this operation, Descendant, after undergoing emergency restoration protocol,
حتاك.
If all modules were the same, I'd be out of a job, right? Hey there. What can I help you with?
I'll listen to what you have to say. You're here. However,
Shall we bait and I'll tell Jer. Let's get.
What, me? Support? Oh, for crying out loud. Get to the point. Guide! Sit. Not. Hey! You.
You've been ambushed. Or did you let it happen? As a feint, it worked well. But you mustn't let your guard down. Those Vulgus cyborgs have had quite a few upgrades recently. You may suddenly encounter powerful units that aren't in our database. Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smooth.
The communications deception transmitter at the Vulgus base is operational. Descendant, you need to protect the transmitter while it is operating. If the diversion works, we can detain a number of enemies here. Multiple Vulgus are closing in on the transmitter. There is a high probability that this is the result of the communications diversion. Continue to engage them and stall for time as long as possible.
I'm loading. I'm loading. Loading. Stay where you are.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Likely lured by our communications diversion. Tactical target achieved. Mission accomplished, Descendant.
This is Sharon. I'm transmitting to all Allied forces deployed to this operation. We have an urgent development, requesting backup. Number 17 has received details. All units are to head to the mining outpost.
Mission request from Colon Special Forces Agent number 17. Objective, secure a Vulgus sample. We need a Vulgus sample to study the recent technological improvements to Legion of Immortality units. This mission is also part of the diversion tactics. Sample secured. The Vulgus seem to believe our actions are a simple offensive mission. The feint is working. Receiving info on mark. Position of Vulgus power plant confirmed. Mission request. Destruction of generators as a feint attack.
Captain Harris let you in on a fun trick. Certain Legion of Immortality units have parts that can act as fuses. We can use those.
Unstable energy flow detected. Probability of fuse parts, high.
Loading. I'm loading. Loading.
Vulgus carrying fuse parts confirmed.
Take this.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Request combat engagement. All generators disabled. Mission relay terminated.
زرت زربي.
You have something to tell me? Descendant, we have an urgent report on Sharon. Her current position is near the Vulgus. This is the sitrep.
Are you sure this guide can be trusted? Didn't you guys win at Kingston?
Descendant, I am at a loss.
How pathetic. A full operation for such a minor target? Guess the Colon Special Forces aren't that special after all. I've sent you a more appropriate mark, so you can show me what you can really do with those highfalutin skills of yours. Get it together, come on!
Sending info on Mark. Target, Vulgus Kuiper storage tanks. Descendant, be advised. The storage tanks should not be detonated. The key objective is to disarm security and seize the Kuiper packs stored within. Vulgus used the rare metal Kuiper in a different way from us. Specifically, the way they process it causes massive contamination and contributes to the destruction of the environment in Ingress. Research to restore the environment is underway. To help this, you need to seize the Kuiper from the Vulgus. And if you can keep their commander occupied, even better.
I'm loading. Loading.
All storage tanks disabled. Mission relay terminated. Sending info on Mark. Target, Vulgus Kuiper storage tanks. Descendant, be advised. The storage tanks should not be detonated. The key objective is to disarm security and seize the Kuiper packs stored within. Vulgus used the rare metal Kuiper in a different way from us. Specifically, the way they process it causes massive contamination and contributes to the destruction of the environment in Ingress. Research to restore the environment is underway. To help this, you need to seize the Kuiper from the Vulgus. And if you can keep their commander occupied, even better.
Loading. Take this. I'm loading. Loading.
This is fine.
I'm loading. I'm loading. Loading.
All storage tanks disabled. Mission relay terminated.
This is Sharon. Nice work with the support. I've managed to shake off their tracking. I'm scouting for intel around the factory. I've relayed the coordinates of the temporary outpost, requesting all units to regroup at the designated location. Officially beginning infiltration operation.
Descendant, this place is a Kuiper mine that has been taken over by the Vulgus. The Vulgus' Kuiper mining methods are extremely aggressive and lead to devastating contamination. The ores we seize from them are unusable, so they must be destroyed.
You can't escape.
That storage box contains the Kuiper collected by the enemy. Opening it will reveal the contaminated Kuiper. Kuiper disassembler operational. Please destroy as much of the Vulgus Kuiper as possible.
Loading.
Tactical aim achieved. Mission accomplished, Descendant.
That's it. Driving me crazy. سهور
High-value target confirmed. Facility? Vulgus Kuiper Refinery. Descendant, the Kuiper Refinery is a vital resource facility for the Vulgus. However, it is heavily armored. Total destruction is unfeasible. Use the enemy's fuses to disable the generators. That will bring the refinery to a halt.
My shield is down. I'm loading.
Vulgus carrying fuse parts identified. Wait, our surveillance equipment is picking up enemy comm signals.
Arcade tracking matrix operational. Descendant detected in the area of the Kuiper refinery. Guardian Unit Kara. Highly suitable for facility defense combat. Deployment ready.
Damn. Looks like they're just sending one of their underlings. I was hoping the commander would show up.
One eye. Take this. Loading.
Fuse application confirmed. One generator remaining. Descendant, a high-level Vulgus is heading toward the refinery. It's likely to be Charon.
There you go.
Descendant located. Activated quantum Kuiper force field. Initiate elimination of the Descendant. Protect the refinery.
Descendant, this is a dangerous Vulgus. It will be best to eliminate it.
Reactivation of core synapse.
Vulgus signal lost. I was hoping Ederwick would show up. But oh well. Thank you, Descendant.
I'm loading.
number 17, Colon Special Forces, at your service.
It'll be fine for a while. I'm alive. Oh yeah.
I have to admit, not even my arcade can penetrate the quantum barrier of these security devices. Those rust buckets have put some thought into this.
Operation status, jammer installation complete. Using the jammer to neutralize the distress signal sent by Ederlich should allow us to bypass one of the Vulgus' security measures. Your task is to protect the jammer while I work.
Loading.
Tactical target achieved. Enemy security devices disabled. Mission accomplished.
To bypass the multi-stage security system, you'll need a unique authentication sequence used by the Legion of Immortality. You need to collect samples from the Legion in good condition and put them in the supply box. These will be analyzed in Albion and they'll send us a sequence we can use for security authentication.
How dare they break my shield?
I've received word that the supply box has arrived safely. The authentication sequence is as good as secured. Good job. This is Sharon. All Vulgus security levels have been successfully deactivated. All units regroup at my position to investigate the Ironheart excavation site.
Regroup? Huh. Yeah, I don't think so. I think I'll sit this one out, Sharon.
What did you say?
Get to the point. It seems as if you're... I'm not sure who...
Sharon, give me the order and I will track him.
Let him be. Descendant, although it was not my...
You'll need to leave first, Descendant. Sharon's prosthesis has been damaged from excessive RK use. We'll join you as soon as we can.
Don't worry. You've seen what they're capable of. I hope these repairs can be done quickly.
يعيبك.
So this is the Ironheart excavation site that was documented in the Ancestors' data. As you must know, the Ironhearts are mysterious entities that somehow made their way to Ingress. They were first discovered by the architects. The Ironhearts were passed down to the ancestors, my creators, and the forebears of the descendants. We don't know why the ancestors hid all the Iron Hearts, but this much is certain. I was created in order to lead you to them. After that, well, we'll come to that once we find you an Iron Heart.
Don't make me later. Loading. Take this. My shield is down.
Descendant, I'm detecting an unusual energy flow nearby. These are traces of Ironheart excavation. Ironheart microparticles confirmed. Initiating emergency restoration protocols to repair damaged systems. Descendant, we have retrieved Ironheart elements from the excavation site. Next, I must... Oh no. This wasn't just an excavation site. I need to interface with the quantum monolith, a data processor belonging to the ancestors. This device contains my restoration data, which can be copied using Ironheart microparticles. I can guide you there.
Don't hate me later. I'm loading.
However, to access the quantum monolith, Descendant, I must undergo authentication here first. I should still have access, as it was my system and memories that were damaged. Please keep the Vulgus at bay while the authentication is in progress.
I'm loading. Loading. Watch out.
Intruders accessing core asset. Approaching high-risk levels. Initiating facility lockdown procedures.
Descendant, passageways are being blocked across the facility. I'll do my best to find a way out, but it won't be easy to maneuver. Please be careful. That's an excavation site. There must have been countless experiments conducted here using the Iron Hearts. Emergency restoration protocols would have been one of them.
I'm loading. I'm loading. Loading. I'm loading.
No one can leave! Executing Legion of Immortality General Amon's orders!
Amen.
Loading.
Descendant, I must access the quantum monolith. Defeat the Vulgus.
Scatter them. Loading. Dare you break my shield?
The void corrosion has encroached upon my legion.
because of an unknown error. It will be fixed momentarily. Complete. The security threat has been neutralized. I have completed all preparations as you commanded.
Begin.
The Legion will be reborn through the Ironheart.
Rise, my warriors! Give your lives for Clipper!
Chegamos aqui.
Stand at the vanguard for me, Al-Zaruk. I will stand at the vanguard of the Legion. Al-Zaruk submits to Lord Karel's command. Transport the Ironheart to my fortress. Initiate the data inversion immediately.
Says that.
Descendant, even though the Vulgus managed to access the data first, I have been able to restore one of my core functions through the emergency restoration protocol. I am finally able to detect the Ironheart. My Ironheart detection system.
Descendant, I've received the report on the results of the operation from Colon Special Forces. It seems the core functionality of the guide.
Descendant, a quick word before the briefing.
HQ, we appreciate the support. The operation will commence once reinforcements arrive.
أي كريم أي كريم أي كريم.
It'll be fine for a while. All right. Sorry, I wasn't able to help you.
The Vulgus munitions factory. It truly is an ominous and horrifying place.
Can you feel that?
I can experience a variety of sensations through the archy of descendants, including the phantom pain you feel.
That's for me to deal with, Guide. Don't poke your nose in where it's not wanted. Once I've dealt with my personal target, then I'll ask you to remove the pain.
You refer to the Vulgus you were pursuing.
Descendant, this is a Vulgus logistics facility where raw materials and products needed for the munitions factory are distributed. As this is where the Ironheart particles were detected, we may find a lead in their distribution records. If you can connect your receive to a terminal, I'll try hacking into the distribution records.
I'm loading.
Tactical target achieved. Zone with substantial logistical activity discovered. A large volume of construction materials have been relocated from here to a suspect zone. At the same time, secret supplies have been transported from there back to here.
I'm not sure why, but I'm sensing Ironheart particles in the wastewater in this zone. Can you confirm?
I've taken over operation of the environmental data collector we've installed. When we retrieve it, we'll be able to check the environmental parameters without coming into contact with the contaminated wastewater. Will there be enough data for you to perform an analysis, Guide? You know our equipment can't detect Ironheart traces.
Once I complete analysis of the composition of the wastewater, I should know why I can detect Ironheart particles.
Then we'd better retrieve the data quickly. It will only be available for a limited amount of time. HQ. While investigating traces of the Ironheart, we've discovered a zone in the factory area that looks to have been recently expanded. Considering the circumstances, I think it's highly likely that there's an Ironheart inside. Requesting approval for further investigation.
Approval granted, but proceed with extreme caution. A large assault ship has been spotted in the airspace above the area. Based on the ship's class, we think it's the same one that we saw Carell board. Either he's there in person, or something worthy of his attention is happening. We should be prepared for a challenging situation. We may need to deploy more descendants. Over and out.
Sharon, do we have any tactical weapons that are capable of destroying the entire Vulgus industrial area? If the Ironheart is here, we may be able to investigate after destroying the enemy's facilities.
It's an interesting idea, Guide. But if it were possible, we would have already done it. Unfortunately, we don't have the capabilities to create such a powerful weapon. The anti-air gun in the Albion mountain range is probably our heaviest hitter. That's why the descendants in the Ironheart are humanity's last hope. Closing the dimensional wall to isolate ingress from the Colossi and the Vulgus. That would be the ultimate tactical weapon. Anyway, we don't have time to chat. Let's head to the restricted zone.
This wastewater is composed of Kuiper extracts and Vulgus electrolytes. The Ironheart particles are most likely bound between those two substances. That's why they were detected. Descendant. I can detect.
Let's think about that later, if we make it out alive. If the Vulgus have a large assault ship, they'll soon be pouring into this place. Number 17 and I will operate in stealth mode. You stay sharp.
Descendant, I have found a suitable location for detecting Ironheart pulses. This is a large nuclear reactor, which is connected to this entire zone. By comparing the reactor's pulses with the Vulgus biosignals, I can detect pulses from a wide area.
I'm loading.
Oh, someone has deactivated the nuclear reactor. But right up until it was deactivated, I could detect Ironheart pulses. I'll attempt to trace that location. This is... There are Ironheart particles and faint traces of energy everywhere. Judging by these traces, the energy extracted from the Ironheart was injected into the Vulgus submerged in the Kuiper solution. The Vulgus genes and Kuiper must have fused as a result. The pain would have been terrible. Not even a Vulgus could have endured it.
That's why there were Ironheart particles in the wastewater. But Guide, one of the experiment chambers is empty. Did one of them survive?
The chances of something having survived this are close to 0%. But I cannot be sure.
Our shield is down.
Descendant, I have pinpointed the
Sharon, I will stay behind and retrieve the cache of Vulgus experiment records. I'm sure they'll contain valuable information.
I'll enter the inner facility first. Join me when you're ready.
نزیکە گەریشەکانی کردێ بیستە لەوانەیە یەکەم سەروێ
Most of the main passageways are now either blocked or destroyed. It appears the enemy intends to destroy the entire facility. Air vents, drainage pipes, maintenance ducts. Use any available alternative means of escape that you can.
Sharon, I've restored some of the data from the Vulgus experiment records. According to these records, the facility you're in is the private laboratory of General Amon of the Legion of Immortality. As it was Ironheart traces which led us to this place, Corell and Amon might actually be there.
It won't be an easy fight if they are.
Sharon?
Awaiting your transmission.
The traces of the Ironheart detected here. They're... never mind. I will let you know after I've performed further analysis.
Okay, Guide. They've synchronized the alarms with the nuclear reactor's self-destruct switch. What the hell are they thinking? They'd rather take everyone and everything with them than give up the Ironheart. I can modify the circuitry, find the alarms and destroy them. alarms disabled. Strange. I'm sure they wouldn't dare do something like that if Corell and Eamon were actually here. For now, we need to stabilize the deactivated reactor, turn on the coolers. I'll continue tracking the Ironheart traces.
Loading. Take this. I'm loading.
All units transmitting critical operation details. From the restored Vulgus experiment records, I've reconstructed an audio recording that seems to have been made during the time of the experiments. Listen.
The Legion will become greater through the Ironheart. Rise, my warriors. Give your lives for... Stand in the vanguard. I will stand in the vanguard of the Legion. Al-Zaruk submits to Lord Corell's command. The Ironheart will initiate the data reversion immediately.
It cannot be. Then these Ironheart traces are...
Al-Zaruk.
I see you found the experiment records. Seems I wasn't thorough enough to clean up. Yes, I am Al-Zaruk, Lord Corell's vanguard. Born again, thanks to the Ironheart. Lord Corell said you would come. I am to bring him your gifts. I'll be waiting, descendant.
Damn it! So the Ironheart's already gone then.
So this is why the traces felt displaced. Descendant, in order to increase the accuracy of our pursuit, we need to access all the data on Vulgus units who were transformed using the Ironheart. You must defeat Al-Zaruk. Sharon, will you relay a detailed report of this to HQ?
Will do. I'll be on my way. Good hunting.
Loading. I'm going to need help.
شباب
Loading. Take this. Loading.
It is over, descendant.
Loading.
But there is so much information that it's hard to accept. This Alzarok is one thing. But Corel has ordered for the Ironheart to be inverted. Whatever that means. Inversion.
أنا كنت الله كذا خانية أروق بينكم وفيش كل شيء
Corel, do you truly plan on inverting the Ironheart data? If you do that, we won't be able to decipher the unidentified guide code.
Enough! The Ironheart data must be inverted in order to destroy the dimensional wall. I don't have time to think about that! You understand my vision now, don't you?
Oh, of course. I am only thinking of our research.
I'm glad to hear that our objectives are aligned. Initiate the data inversion. The path will engulf Increase. The roars of the Vulgus will fill this land with fear!
Descendant, I have the results of the operation from Sharon. Alpha is tied up with an emergency meeting with the Magisters. I have been ordered to brief you on the follow-up operation. Please make your way to HQ. This is an important operation. Excellent work, Descendant. Firstly, Descendant, just in case, I hope you're not disappointed that Jeremy wasn't punished. I actually saw Alpha slap Jeremy earlier. No one enjoys seeing their superior do something like—
What the? You're still... Anyway, now...
Descendant. Descendant.
Classification type, stunning beauty. All descendants in Albion, prepare for an intercept battle.
They're arriving on the daily!
Descendants, the Colossi discerning Ingress. Although the stunning, but now, Descendant.
I will cleanse this place. We will not fail.
Oh, kurde.
Loading. Loading. Assignment complete. I'm loading. Loading. My shield is down. One icicle coming up. Loading. I'm going to need help. I'm loading. This could get messy. I'm loading. Loading. I'm loading. I'm loading. I'm loading. Loading. I'm loading. 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 I'll ice you all. Loading. Successfully neutralized.
Have you completed preparation? Descendant, you have been successful.
I suppose everyone thinks the dimensional wall is the only answer.
Are you saying it isn't? You said something? Sorry, I know you probably wanted some rest after. Anyway, now, when I'll take your silence. Will.
Modules will make you stronger.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Intruder alert! Ah, you're finally here, descendant. I thought you were simply here to stop us. But now I see that wasn't the case. You also want the ancestors' data. And I'm afraid I can't let you take it. Transmit the ancestors' data to Lord Corral! Quickly!
Descendant, if you see the Vulgus data transmitter, please destroy it. At that range, I'll be able to intercept the transmission and secure the data. It's imperative we prevent the ancestors' data from falling into Corral's hands. Ancestors' data packets detected. Transmission is taking place close by. We will all be at risk if you do not stop them. Hurry.
I'm loading.
You should be able to see the data transmitter shortly. I'll prepare myself.
Loading. Loading.
Damn you! Why are you destroying the device? Is this data not your objective? All forces, protect the transmitter at all costs.
Great job, Descendant. I will collect the Ancestors' data. Please focus on the battle.
Loading. I'm loading. Scatter them. Loading.
Data packet collection, 90% complete. Descendant, I'll look for the final data transmitter. Wait, the location is...
Descendant, did you want to stop the data transmission? I have the final transmitter. You will be defeated!
Descendant, we need to hurry. The data transmission is almost complete.
Loading.
Time to try out Lord Corell's gift to me. This precision bomb. Descendant! Die!
Data packet collection 100% complete. Data integrity verified. Descendant, you did it.
جارما هلا مدري هلا مدري مسو قيسو ماتو ماتو مسو قيسو Come on baby, come on baby, 1 pound fish. Come on lady, come on lady, 1 pound fish. Very very good, 1 pound fish. بارو بزبي سبين طائقين جماعتي لي لو كزنهاتن بزرج احترام حلبهم تانو خدا حافظ